Right guys, so this is the krill that I've got, the krill, pelican and shrimp that I've come up for myself for down on Watermeadow. But the only difference is I've done Richard the original one, but after using that other day on Langworth with tuna in it and having them the bigger fish fell to it, it's I thought I'd add a bit of a tuna to it, so it's got flaked tuna in there, and also a little bit of salmon. Now none of us like salmon in our house, so, and a lot of people we know don't like salmon, so anyone who's ever got any tuna or salmon or like that in family who tinned, we always get it off them, and I stick it in bait. Now they've come out really nice as well. These, I really like. Look at these, they're going to do nice. I'm going to fish with these right through winter, because after this Watermeadow session, like I said, it's going to be on river for chub, barbel, and a fair bit of fly fishing. So we'll see how we go with them, but these will be getting halved, like I told Andrew to do yesterday. They'll be getting chopped in halves, and probably a lot of it is I will do it while I'm down there. I'll borrow Steve's crummer and I'll crumb some of it up as well and stick it in with soup I've got. Now I love colour of them. It's funny enough, that's the interior bit. You can see tuna, those are really high fish meal. It's funny enough, I've never done much with fish meal baits. I've always used fruit baits. Now I think that's a lot of that is to do with smell of them. It's the smell that's caught me and not the fish, because I've not really fished much with fish meal baits, I must admit. But after using them other day, I tell you what, these absolutely hum of tuna. They've got near enough a tin of tuna in a kilo bait. It's a 6-egg mix. That's a 6-egg mix, which is just over. It's 6-egg mix from the eggs that I buy is 675. It's about 675 gram, normally bang on. But that's dependent on the additives I've put in base mix. Now I've added a fair bit of extra fish meal to these, not the oily fish meal. I've got some no fish meal, so it's costing me extra all the time to redo baits for season to season. But now I've got the stuff to do it, it's all based around winter and late autumn and mid-autumn, when oil content needs lowering. Otherwise it just congeals, and I don't think fish mind it so much. It just it just makes baits look strange when they're being at the bottom of it. They look bad. If you've ever chucked one at the edge of winter and seen it, all oil congeals on them. But with these, the thing what I'll notice about these is if I get a fish over these, the minute one is taken in and it's and fish starts to crunch on it and breaks it, I will instantly get a flat spot. Now there's not much oil in them, but there's enough oil in them to cause a flat spot. Now temperatures still aren't bad. We're not talking late winter here. We're talking possibly the best time of year for catching big fish. It is beginning at mid September to mid October to the end of November is big fish time as far as I'm concerned. That's when you're going to be catching the bigger fish. But it's a bait I'm hoping that's going to do well, because no matter what, anyway, it's getting used through winter, all the way through winter non-stop. It's the only bait I'm going to use. So it's tuna, shrimp, pelican, and tuna, shrimp, pelican, and there's it's a mixture of two base mixes, but it's got far more fish meal in this base mix than the other ones. But I've done Richard the same, but is there a different colour? Is it come out a different colour? Now I'm not sure whether that's because the base mix that I rolled these off is I found an old bit of base mix in bottom of the drawer. Now I'm pretty sure that the reason that these have gone this purple colour is because that old base mix contained robin red. Now I can't get robin red anymore. You can only really get it now in really small packages, or if in the amounts I want it at, I can't get it because it's strictly being done now for large bait companies. Other than you're finding it hard to get. There might be odd bits still left out there, but it's hard to get. And I ain't that bothered about robin red now. I know what it is. It's just a third grade sugar. That's all it is. It don't really make that much of a difference to me, to be honest with you. It's something I ain't bothered. If I've got it, I've got it. If I ain't, I ain't. I can do without it, but I really do like the looks of these. They look like they're definitely going to do the business. I can tell you now. They look mint. They look a little bit like a Nash's. I think it's Nash who do one called Purple Patch. They look very much like that. But I can see them being a great bait for a winter. And again, two that stick together like that. Now I'm superstitious, me. So I get this often now with these. In fact, I'm going to start doing, I think what I'm going to start doing for winter is I'm going to start rolling them like this bit with a bottom bait and a snowman on top through winter, so you've got a snowman bait where you're not going to have to mess about joining them. They're already joined. So there you go, guys. That's just a new bait that I've come up with, but I really do like the looks of it. The amount of stuff in that is unbelievable. Krill, shrimp, two different kinds of fish meal. A little bit of, I've had to go for tuna and brine, but what I've done is I've gone with, I've squeezed all the brine out of the base mix. I keep seeing some run down there, and a little mouse might be coming in and nicking me bait, little fucker. So what I'm doing with that is, there he goes again. There's a little mouse round. Will do. If cats get him, they'll be munching on him, alright. So it needs air drying, but there you go. Absolute goodness. And as far as I'm concerned, it's as good as any bait that's out there. It's a really, really nice bait. Jezza, come on over here, there's a mouse. Come kill it. So that's the makeup of it. There's a little bit of I've started to leave bits of nut in as well with them. Now I'm not sure whether that's going to be a good thing or a bad thing, but I do like nut in there for extra protein that it's going to give them. But like I said, as we're coming up to colder weather and that, it's just going to be all about attraction. So I can see it being pretty much tubs a bit, but I'm also going to do some tubs of bottom baits. I did some Pelican and shrimp, the KBS ones, and they've been in my bag now a while, and they just seem to be getting better and better, the smell. The longer they're left out, the smell's getting better and better. But these are going to get chopped up in half into thin slices, and obviously leave it off for them all. Leave it off for them all as well. Let them fall through weed and let carp smash weed to blips. But there you go, guys. Another version of KBS. Laters.